未来洗联储还 HDO 洗币会别人抢着来成为国家流通的货币。接下来被国家认可、主权认可、主权流通，甚至大的这沼泽地控制的金融集团流通，这是一定会发生的。
Good morning, 2007.
Good morning. I'm Bindi.
Oh, you are Bindi. Okay. Today, first up, we want to start with our disclaimer. We are not financial advisors, and we are everything that we say in this program, the content of which are not financial advice. And please, if you want to buy or sell cryptocurrencies, please do your own research and take responsibility. True007, you want to tell us what your favorite phrase about mild score is?
Well, I watched last night's, broadcasting live my mild score, which I get to like here local time 2 or 3 o'clock. What I get is that, for all the whistleblowers, the information he has, exposure to the whole world, I can honestly say he may not be always right in the exact timing, but as to the essence of what's going to happen, he has never been wrong, okay? So he's the most trustworthy and credible person in the world, in my heart. I think in the heart of all our whistleblowers. Isn't that not true, Bindi?
Yes, you're right. Okay, moving on to our first piece of crypto-related news. Now, we are going to tell you something about Samsung, one of the world's leading mobile phone manufacturers. Guess what? They are moving into blockchain technology as well. So, Director, can we have the first, first PPT? So that's when Samsung's Knox matrix is going to function as users' own private blockchain system. Samsung plans to leverage the private blockchain system to enhance the security of its smart devices. Samsung announced the new security system, which they call it as Knox matrix, that links all users' devices together in a private blockchain. The main objective is to enhance the security of a multi-device environment. Essentially, if a single device gets compromised, the others shut it out of the system automatically. It was reported that the company's investment arm, Samsung Securities, is eyeing the launch of its cryptocurrency platform in the first half of 2023. So, the cryptocurrency platform is kind of like we are getting a lot of players now. So for us to be starting this program and this time, I think is very timely because we all need to be educated about the crypto space so that we don't get left out of technology. So moving on to the next piece of news. Over to you, True007.
Okay, the double, do we have a PPT 1-2? Yes. If not, okay. Yellen, I will be calling on World Bank management to develop a World Bank evolution, roadmap by December. Well, that's what she said. The world cannot delay or lower our ambitions. Number one, the current challenges are urgent, and that is why that's why I, among the leaders from the broad group of the countries, will be calling on World Bank management at the annual meetings next week to work with shareholders to develop a World Bank evolution roadmap by December. Deeper work should begin by the spring. Sounds very determined on the Yellen. Shareholders were then needed to drive parallel holistic reform efforts across the development banks as well. To accelerate this work, my team will set up our engagement with World Bank shareholders in management, and we're looking forward to discussing more details on this project in coming weeks. Okay, comments. Something big is coming, guys. What is she talking about? A World Bank evolution roadmap. It seems CBDCs have to be in the transition if we are going to be moving to CBDCs, stablecoin world. Back to you, Bindi.
Okay, moving on to our second topic. We like to have our video, please, director. If we can have the video playing.
Now look at the difference between a cryptocurrency coin and a token. I will be talking about a coin versus a token as it applies to buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrency. The reason I'm making that exception is because there are some people that define a coin strictly as a means of electronic payment. So a Bitcoin and a Litecoin would be a coin, and a token would be anything other than a coin that's used for electronic payments. But for the purposes of this lesson and this video, I'm going to focus specifically on how coins and tokens are defined when it comes to their valuation for buying, selling, and trading. A coin is a cryptocurrency which operates independently of any other platform. Examples of coins are Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum. And I will be showing you an example of where the coins and the tokens are listed so you can see how they are clearly separated between coins and tokens. So Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum are coins when it comes to cryptocurrencies. A token requires another platform, such as Ethereum, to exist and operate. Examples of tokens are Augur, Omisego, and Golem. These are tokens that are built on top of Ethereum. Now there are other platforms that you can build tokens upon, not strictly Ethereum. There's NXT, there's Omni, there's Waves, and I will show you exactly an example of these different coins and tokens. What you are seeing now is a website called coinmarketcap.com that tracks the cryptocurrency market. It actually tracks all cryptocurrencies available, and it is constantly updated as new cryptocurrencies are made available. As of the moment of this recording, there are 1,327 cryptocurrencies which are being tracked by CoinMarketCap. Now, as you can see the full list, you'll see the systems that we said. We said there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's Bitcoin Cash. But there's a definition between coins and tokens. When we go into coins, what we see is that the ones that we define, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash, are listed here. And yet, when we go to tokens, we find that it's a completely different list. We find Omisego, which we spoke about. We talked about Augur. We talked about Golem. But you also see there's a column called Platform. And what that means is that these tokens that you are seeing here are built upon these platforms. As we specified, Omisego is built on Ethereum, so is Augur, so is Golem, built on Ethereum. But there are other tokens that are built on different platforms, such as Omni, NXT, and you see others such as NEO. Waves is another one. So the key point and lesson of this is that coins are standalone cryptocurrencies that do not require another platform to run, and tokens are actually built upon other platforms, and they exist on that. So when you hear about any type of offering of a new token, that token is being created and launched on top of a platform such as Ethereum.
Okay, what's the difference between tokens and coins? So the video actually summarized it very well. It says token is one where you built on another person's platform, another blockchain, built on an existing blockchain. So examples of tokens that are built on Ethereum blockchain will be like, for example, Matic, Link, USDT, and including even HCN. HCN is built on Ethereum platform, and everything that is built on Ethereum platform, they are called ECR20 tokens. So whereas coins are standalone, they are already part of the native asset of the blockchain. So there will be like BTC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, ETH, Litecoin, LTC, Ripple, XRT, SRP, and Stellar, XLM, Cardano, ADA. So these are all native coins. So there's a difference between coins and tokens. And this is actually, knowing this, I guess it just puts you a little bit ahead of novice who may not be able to differentiate between coin and tokens, but it doesn't really necessarily make a coin more valuable than token at the end of the day. So I want to pass my time over to True007 to tell us a little bit more about this topic.
Okay, great. So do you know whether you are buying the crypto tokens or crypto coins? I mean, this is a question when I was reading that. It was in my mind in relation to HCoin. According to the industry expert, all coins are considered tokens. According to the industry expert, all coins are considered tokens, but all tokens are not considered as coins in the crypto industry. We refer to them both as coins as well as tokens. Many don't even know whether they are buying crypto tokens or crypto coins. Are they both the same? No, they are different and they have different foundations. A blockchain can only have one native asset, that's coin, whereas it can have hundreds of tokens built on top of it. When you create the token, you do not have to create the blockchain, write the entire code, and worry about how transactions would be widely dated, okay? Dated. Instead, you just create a token and they run on someone else's blockchain. How wonderful is that? So the question is HCoin a coin or token? HCoin is gold-backed token, and it's an ERC20 built on the Ethereum blockchain, definitely. Okay, so let's go to the number 3.
Yes, topic number 3, let's have a look at cross-border payment. Okay, with the cross-border payment, you know, this is always one of our grouses, because cross-border payment using the fiat using our banking system typically is expensive and it takes a long time. And the conversion rate and all this sort of thing, the bank takes a big slice out of us consumers. Now, with the new players emerging in the payment space, that's through the cryptocurrency, rapidly changing customer needs, there is an increasing pressure to collaborate and develop faster, more efficient, innovative, and transparent cross-border payment solution. So what is cross-border payment? Typically, cross-border payment, you have financial transactions where payers and recipient are located in different currencies. That's what cross-border means, right? So they cover both wholesale as well as retail payments. So typically, for me, I will call a cross-border payment as remittance. So we send some money overseas or receive something, we call it remittance. So what are wholesale cross-border payments? Wholesale cross-border payments are typically between financial institutions, either supporting the financial institution's client activities or its own cross-border activities, such as borrowing, lending, foreign exchange and trading of equity and debt, derivatives, commodities, and securities. Whereas government and larger non-institutional corporations also use wholesale cross-border payments for large transactions generated by the import and export of goods and services or financial marketing transactions. So that's wholesale. What about retail? Retail will be in between individual and businesses. The key type of person-to-person, person-to-business, business to business. So this will include remittance, especially money that migrants sent home to home countries. There are money changes that typically they will advertise as selling. Okay, when you whenever you send money home, you use our platform because our transaction fee is the least. I can tell you transaction fees actually cost a lot of money. And of course, the exchange rate always is the grouses of all this. But with efficiency in remittance, with the new player coming onto the platform, I think this will revolutionize the entire cross-border payment. Not only is it going to be fast, and also the transfer cost comes down significantly. So let's I'll pass over the time to Cross007 True007, to tell us why cross-border payment matter.
Sure, I think it matters so much. Why do cross-border payment matter? I think as a migrant, we are in different countries. We does that very regularly. Okay, either we receive or we pay. Okay, to our relatives, maybe business partners overseas and so on. Okay, so okay, now here what we can see that for several years now, there has been claims that crypto payments are cheaper, faster, and generally better than traditional cross-border alternatives. While crypto payments are theoretically instant, the the process of setting up a transfer, moving them between wallet and converting them back to fiat can add time. I mean, it can add so much risk too. What is being done internationally to improve cross-border payments? Improving cross-border payments was set as a priority for the G20 in 2020. That's interesting. G20 in 2020. Okay, they're providing important global momentum to solving this long-standing and complex issue. Really, the G20 asked the Financial Stability Board (FSB), in collaboration with the Committee on Payments and Marketing and Market Infrastructure, which is called CPMI for short, and other standard-setting bodies to coordinate a three-stage process to develop a roadmap to strengthen cross-border payments. The three-stage process set by the G20 is number one, assessment published in April 2020. Conduct an assessment of existing cross-border payment arrangements and identified frictions and challenges. Two, building blocks published in July 2020 to improve the current global cross-border payment arrangement and address the friction identified in stage one. Three, roadmap published in October 2020 developed a roadmap to deliver the building blocks identified in stage two. Think back to the news too from before. Okay. Yellen, I will be calling on World Bank management to develop a World Bank evolution roadmap by December. The world cannot delay or lower our ambitions. The current challenges are urgent. World Bank evolution roadmap by December. Deeper work should given by the spring. Well, retailing cross-border. Abing, back to you.
Okay, now there are multiple traditional remittance that are instant or near instant. Okay, if you do fiat to fiat, the so-called instantaneous will be like, for example, Western Union is near instant. You don't even have to have a bank account. You only need to have your documentation. You can do fiat to fiat remittance. So what about fiat to crypto to fiat? So crypto to fiat, one example will be like MoneyGram. Another one where fiat to crypto to fiat digital search will be another platform where they offer global cryptocurrency to cash network through a partnership with blockchain provider Stellar XLM, that's with MoneyGram, in addition to the traditional remittance service. So all these are touted to be fast as well as low transaction fee touted to be. Now it enables customers at a retail location to buy the stablecoin USDC or USDT. USDC doesn't exist yet. USDT, I think, for cash, which can then be sent and converted back to cash elsewhere. So that's what is already existing. MoneyGram is one. Digital search is another. But the result is that the customers can use a system to send money in cryptocurrency or buy cryptocurrency with cash so that they convert USDT to another cryptocurrency of their choice. Now, the project also serves those without access to traditional banking facilities, but it also offers MoneyGram a benefit over traditional transaction, which is settlement. Now, the wholesale cross-border payment, we are waiting for central banks to explore their own solutions to this project. Central banks typically, they want to use their own digital currency, and they will not want to use anything that is private, right? Stablecoin, and there will be a big step after the regulation. Now, whether we want to use the CBDC is yet to be seen. I have my doubt. The whole reason why cryptocurrency has taken off is because people want to get away from central banks, and hopefully we are going to see more of that. We really want to. I want to move away from central bank digital currency. Over to you. Topic 4.
Very good. Bindi, we were discussing last night about that. Some questions which I replied in the early mornings. This is how they do the turf haircutting. Okay, the interest rate.
Haircuts, yes.
multiply the volume they lend out. Okay, every day. I mean, daily rates. This is the way they're making money is probably even better than the CCPs. Okay, all right, they make much more money every.
Yeah. Lots of money lost in exchange rates, as well as the gap between the buy and sell is just too much. Yeah. And they're so slow.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they're lost as a borrower, but then they gained by the lender. Okay, as the revenue. That's what it is. The money can never be lost in the accounting. It's just your cost and their revenue. Okay. Yeah. This is why I think it will be shut down. I think, okay, let's go number 4. Let's play a Miles video, bro, director.
中美货币战最大赢家洗币洗联储，最大赢家是我们战友。而且接下来美国对整个数字货币的一系列的立法，对人民币的围剿，记住主权级的数字货币，包括美元，包括欧元，没有人买的，不但现在，以后也没人买。就是国家主权的数字货币，它不是去中心化，它是绝对中心化，而且所有的安全和隐私和低成本都不会发生。你干嘛拿下一个铁的手铐脚镣，换上现代版的电子手铐脚镣呢？那不是傻子吗？所以说我这些天跟很多国家的说，包括瑞士发行的数字瑞士币，有人买吗？没人买，就在我直播前还有人过来某国家说我们国家也要发行这个数字货币。到时候这个让你来帮我们发，我们一起来合作。我说你发的币就是个垃圾，不会有人买的。他说你怎么这么说话呢？我说你试试，如果说我说你要发行了你的主权数字货币，还有人买的话，买你的人一定是傻子。过去被你这些主权型的、带有国家级强迫性的法币，现在成了已经是威胁老百姓、榨取老百姓的工具，而且一榨就是多少年，越榨越深。现在利用各种所谓的反洗黑钱反腐败你跟人家老百姓钱啥关系啊？任何国家你的腐败都不会超过你的 GDP 的30%，像美国这国家也不会超过10%，是吧？任何国家你的恐怖袭击你不会超过你1%，但是你每年365天24小时7天1周，你让99.99%的老百姓为你这些所谓的这些反洗钱、反恐怖付出所有的代价和成本什么年代了？都已经21世纪了，还这么骗老百姓呢？是老百姓没选择，你有选择凭啥搞你澳洲、澳大利亚搞数字货币，这样说了，澳大利亚数字没人买你国与国之间交易，你玩吧，老百姓买你干啥？是为了利息吗？是为了方便吗？是为了安全吗？那不是当傻子去了吗？未来的数字货币，大家一定要记着，中心货币私链它有它的先天的好处 ，KYC 它有传统和现代的安全性和法币的对接的这种可能性。去中心化的币就是稳定币，和去中心化的和主权国家的连接的稳定币，好的国家你不能是这个跟北朝鲜和伊朗的那是不行的，那绝对是未来。所以说所有的货币你看到真正的稳定币不能有任何算稳的100%的稳定币， 跟强大的有信用的国家的稳定币是未来，而且是私人发放，国家发放没人要，是私人机构、有信用的机构、专业机构最现代的区块链技术，它一定要低成本，要快。
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Miles Scott said the biggest winner of the China-US currency war is the HCoin and the Himalaya Exchange and our fellow fighters. Why? Next, the United States will have a series of legislations on digital currency as well as the sake of RMB. Sovereign digital currencies, including dollars and euros that no one wants to buy, but only now, but also in the future. The digital currency of national sovereignty is not decentralized, but absolutely centralized. In the past, the fiat currency issued by our sovereign countries was used for coercive act and have become a tool for threatening the people who pays for the government's money laundering, anti-corruption, and counter-terrorism. This is the 21st century, and you will still use it to deceive people. People have no choices. Don't take them for fools. The future digital currency is a centralized currency with strict KYC on a private blockchain to ensure securities and possibilities of interfacing with fiat currencies. Decentralized coins are stable coins. Decentralized currencies and well-sovereign national stable coins must be issued privately. That is definitely the trend of the future. Bindi, what do you think?
You know, all these things about legal tender. Legal tender is how central governments actually dictate what currency that you can use to transact in. So this is probably what will happen when they come up with CBDC. They will say that you can only transact in CBDC, probably. But you know, with the advent of technology, if I were to buy something over the internet, and if the seller is willing to accept a certain type of cryptocurrency, then we can buy and bypassing the government. Hopefully, that is going to be the way we go, because we do not want to be told as to what legal tender can be used to transact. So that is the reason why Mountsko is saying that what is available in our HCoin is that because we are very much the whole token has the way it has been devised is to fulfill all the regulation, all the strictest regulation that central banks will come up with, or particular sovereign nation will come up with. That is the reason why Mountsko said HCoin will become the reserve currency of a sovereign country. If not at all, you know, at the very least, you have mainland China after the CCP has collapsed. Mainland China will definitely move into or to be using HCoin. And then you're talking about, Mountsko said, you're not even talking about 1 billion people. You're only talking about a tenth of which is 100 million people using HCoin. And that is the future of HCoin. And HCoin is going to be the biggest winner of it all. So it will embody the true value of the true value of HCoin is when a huge tipping point of a group of people using HCoin. That's when the value of HCoin is fully demonstrated. That is the reason why our slogan for HCoin is called HCoin to the moon. Now the train of cryptocurrency really has already left the station. You know, it has been so that many years since BTC, the first generation of blockchain has come about. It is the train of cryptocurrency has left. And now we want to say welcome the institution to HCoin, our platform, and also goodbye to small investors. Small investors. Okay, now is the time to act. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you.
Thank you very much. HCoin to the moon now, to the galaxy. Thank you.